Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're diving into the blood-soaked legacy of one of the most brutal and fascinating characters in the Invincible universe, Conquest. Now, if you've been keeping up with Invincible, you already know this series is filled with powerful and complex characters. But few are as terrifying, relentless, and downright unforgettable as Conquest. This guy isn't just your average viltrumite soldier. He's one of the oldest and deadliest warriors the Empire has ever produced. A true embodiment of their merciless philosophy, survival of the fittest, and absolute domination. From his countless battles across the galaxy to his vicious showdown with Mark Grayson, Conquest's story is one of pure carnage and unwavering loyalty to the viltrumite cause. But it's also a tale that leaves a lasting impact, proving that even the most monstrous villains can shape the heroes who rise to face them. In this video, we're going to break down Conquest's entire storyline, from his earliest days as a bloodthirsty enforcer of the Viltrumite Empire to his brutal clash with Invincible that changed everything. We'll explore why he's considered one of the most dangerous foes Mark Grayson has ever faced, and what his story truly represents in the larger narrative of Invincible. So if you're ready to dive into the horrifying, action-packed tale of Conquest, stick around. Because this one's going to be intense. In the vast universe of Invincible, few names inspire terror like Conquest. As one of the oldest and most feared Viltrumite warriors, his story spans thousands of years, defined by brutality, conquest, and an unwavering devotion to the Viltrumite Empire. Conquest was a living testament to the Viltrumite ideology, survival of the fittest, absolute dominance, and merciless destruction of anything that dared to stand in the way. From his earliest days, Conquest proved himself to be a brutal and efficient killer. In the ruthless culture of Viltrum, where only the strongest were permitted to live, he thrived. His power, skill, and determination made him a perfect instrument of destruction. His dedication to the Viltrumite cause and his sheer love for combat propelled him to the top of the Viltrumite hierarchy. Throughout countless centuries, Conquest served as one of the Empire's most powerful enforcers. His missions were straightforward: subjugate or eliminate. Planet after planet fell before his merciless onslaught, their civilizations reduced to ashes. For Conquest, violence wasn't just a necessity, it was his purpose, his passion. His strength was unquestionable, but what made him even more terrifying was his resilience. He bore the scars of countless battles. His most notable injury was the loss of one of his eyes, a wound that would have ended the career of a lesser Viltrumite. But for Conquest, it was merely another test of his strength. His survival only made him more dangerous, his reputation growing to near mythical status among those who opposed the Viltrumite Empire. Conquest's longevity and success made him the perfect choice for the Empire's most challenging missions. So when word reached the Empire of Omni-Man's failure to conquer Earth, they sent Conquest to handle the situation. For the Viltrumites, Earth was a problem that needed to be dealt with, and Conquest was more than happy to do it. Upon arriving on Earth, Conquest wasted no time demonstrating his brutal efficiency. His confrontation with Invincible, Mark Grayson, was nothing short of catastrophic. Mark had faced powerful foes before, but Conquest was on an entirely different level. His immense strength, centuries of combat experience, and complete disregard for life made him a seemingly unstoppable force. The battle between Conquest and Mark was one of the most brutal encounters in the entire Invincible series. Conquest's attacks were precise, devastating, and merciless. Every strike was meant to break Mark, to shatter his body and his spirit. And for a while, it seemed like he would succeed. Mark's body was pushed to its absolute limits, torn and bloodied by Conquest's relentless onslaught. But Mark's resolve was far stronger than Conquest anticipated. Despite the overwhelming power of his opponent, Mark refused to give in. His determination to protect Earth and its people drove him to keep fighting, even when his body was broken and his hope nearly extinguished. In a final desperate assault, Mark summoned every ounce of strength he had left. The battle reached a horrifying climax, with both combatants giving everything they had. And in the end, against all odds, Mark emerged victorious. He managed to overpower and kill Conquest, proving that even the mightiest viltrumite could be defeated. The death of Conquest was more than just the end of a powerful enemy. It was a turning point for Mark Grayson. The fight left him scarred, physically and emotionally. But it also solidified his resolve to stand against the Viltrumite Empire, no matter the cost. Conquest's death sent a message to the Empire itself. Earth was not a world that would fall so easily. Despite his demise, Conquest's legacy continued to haunt Mark. The brutality of their fight, the harsh words Conquest spoke, the sheer cruelty of his actions, they all left a deep impression. And while Mark emerged victorious, the cost of that victory was a harsh reminder of the reality of the Viltrumite threat. Conquest remains one of the most iconic and terrifying antagonists in the Invincible universe. His death may have marked the end of his reign of terror, but his presence lingers as a reminder of the darkness Mark continues to fight against. A symbol of everything the Viltrumite Empire represents, and a testament to the strength required to stand against such overwhelming evil. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the life of Conquest. His story may be over, but his impact on the Invincible universe remains unforgettable. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more deep dives into your favorite characters. Until next time, stay invincible.